What's good, guys? It's Pulling Star for Hire here, and I'm bringing you this week's Gun of the Week. And what we got on this sexy bad boy, we got the M16, which is actually a decent gun. I used to hate it because, none of them in the, most recent games have lived up to, the COD 4 M16, which a lot of people thought were overpowered. But I, on the other hand, didn't think it was overpowered because of the fire rate. Yes, it's very strong, blah, 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 but it's also limited. It's not the best close-range gun in the world. So you should always keep this gun on a map that is significant to mid to long range. So obviously, you got to listen to me because I know all about long range. Ask Amanda if you don't believe me. Trust me. And right here I'm using the ACOG. Now, this is about the only other attachment I would ever suggest for this gun besides the red dot sight. Now, if you guys haven't seen it yet, the red dot sight video did drop on Machinima this Monday. If you want to go check it out, the link will be on the description, maybe the annotation. Depends if I remember to do it. Just don't hate me. Don't hate me. I'm beautiful and I know it. So, like I said, this is not the best attachment in the world for this gun, but it's the only one that's worth a damn. The silencer is absolutely balls awful. Drop it on its head a couple times, scoot it underneath the couch. It's fucking horrible. Never use the silencer on this gun, guys. Never do it. If you do it, unsubscribe to me. It's a horrible attachment for this gun. Not even, some guns are bad with the silencer, but if you can, actually enhance it with like Warlord red dot silencer. No, this isn't one of those guns. That's like the FAMAS. It's great when you put red dot sight and silencer on it. This isn't one of them. Never use a suppressor on this gun, ever. Now, the ACOG is fun. You guys are like, what do you mean fun? It's not like precision at all. But with the ACOG, it pretty much reduces this gun to a medium range only. Even though this map is pretty much medium to long range most times, unless you play it properly, you can keep it all close range shit. But, short range is probably not the best thing to do with this gun because the whole, balance in between the gun, the fire rate and everything like that is not too sexy on this. So, you got to put yourself in the situation with the gun that you have to allow it to work properly. Now, this gun it actually allows you to be a little bit more mobile with this gun than you can with the red dot sight. Red dot sight makes this map look easy. Red dot sight is probably the best attachment to have on this gun. The only other gun that I would ever take over this gun on jungle, over the red dot sight M16, would be the G11 with low power scope because the fire rate's a little bit better, and I just like it. I don't know what it is about it. I just like the fucking gun. It just seems like a better gun. It's like this. I've always been, balanced since MW2. It was always like the FAMAS versus M16, and everybody preferred the FAMAS over the M16. M16 was still decent, but it wasn't as good as the FAMAS. Now, in this game, I think it's the same thing in between the G11 and M16, and that's always what it comes down to, is you got to put yourself in the position what it's good. But I do, and I will completely admit this is not usually the case. If, I do find that the M16 is a little bit better at close range, especially at, hip firing than the G11 is. That's just my personal opinion. I found more success with, close range shooting with this than the G11, but at the same time, if you run into multiple people, you're probably better off using the G11 because you can get a better chance of getting quicker shots off and, dropping pants and just taking names. So, always you got to decipher between which gun is which. That's why this gun is easily overlooked, is because it's only good with a couple attachments, and those attachments are going to vary. Shut up, phone, are going to vary in between your personal preference. Like I said, the ACOG on this isn't bad if you're trying to keep it mid-range only. Red dot sight is good for mid to long range. And, that's just what it comes down to, is you guys got to find which gun feels better to you guys. And, I don't know. I don't really know what else to tell you about this gun. There's really nothing else to tell you. You guys, we've had this gun for games and games and games. It's not like it's the first time around the block with this thing. You guys have been, familiar and intimate with this gun before. There's not much more I can tell you. So if you guys are still using things like silencer, et cetera, don't use it. And, actually, this gun makes a difference when it comes down to reflex and everything like that. I don't think the reflex actually does justice to this gun either. It's one of the few guns that I don't even care if there's a stat telling me that shit is stronger with the reflex on this gun. It actually feels smoother and more accurate with the red dot sight on it over reflex, any other attachment. So, I don't really know what else to tell you guys. Like I said, if you've never tried the actual red dot sight, not reflex, but the actual red dot sight, you need to strap that on because it's the only attachment that I ever use on this gun. Unless I plan on clanning. Oh, wow, I don't clan, guys. Don't take that the wrong way. I definitely don't clan. I dropped that like 9 months ago, man. Forget that. I love I love clowning around with the ACOG because it does give it a little bit of spice. It's a little bit different, and it's probably not the best gun in the world, but also the reason why this gun is a little bit better than most with the ACOG is because of the recoil. I mean, shit just seems to bounce everywhere with the ACOG. So if you're using, you know, like the MP5 or something like that, because of the recoil on it and the fact that you can't keep that thing straight and it curves off to the side, up and down, and all that hot, sexy shit, you kind of get stuck somewhere and you don't know what to do. But because this is burst, it allows you to control the ACOG, or actually control the gun a lot better. So this is one of the few guns that the ACOG is actually pretty decent in. And if you learn to use it, another good gun with the ACOG would be the AUG, the AUG. If you've never tried that, it's worth giving it a shot, I guess. So that's my suggestion to you guys. Take it or leave it. I don't care. But yeah, so you know, I've got a couple videos coming up for you guys next week. I don't know. I need you guys to vote on what some of the up-and-coming guns you guys need, because I need to get them done. I'm doing both of these shows at the same time, so I need you guys to vote on the guns that you need. I think I have a couple videos for like the PM63, the G11, you know, a couple other guns I have done and prepared. I think I have the G11, PM63, and I think I have the Enfield. So one of those will probably be next week. But I need you guys to vote on what guns you want for the Gun of the Week's up-and-coming, here to be soon enough. And, you know, just give me your personal ideas on what you'd like to see. Obviously, I've had some guns. I think there are certain guns I don't think I've used yet. I don't think I've used the FAMAS. I don't think I've used the AK-47. I mean, there's some good guns out there that I don't think I've used yet. I've used the MP5K, the 74U. You know, I've used a pretty good chunk of decent guns already. So you guys got to get out there and you got to vote me some and let me know what you guys want to see me use. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this commentary. Get back to me. Leave it down in the comments, guys. Like it if you like it.